Hey there, it's Will here with FX Ace. First of all, welcome to another trading week. Today's video, my friend, is the start of a new series of daily Forex price action analysis and setups. I've just come back from Europe, where I've been traveling the past 4 or 5 months. Started off in Ireland, visiting the family, then down through Italy, Malta, Spain, and Portugal. So I've arrived back in Thailand. I'm back in my second home, and I've decided to start doing this daily video of trading setups. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel now, so that you don't have to wait for the email to come out to later in the day. So you'll get the video just before the Euro session opens, and it's trading setups for the Euro session and the US session. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be using my most prolific price action system, which is the MacBot system, which is mostly price action, where we use a special EA that actually takes the trades for us. So all we have to do is simply do the analysis. So in this video, I'm going to break it down to exactly what I do every day, and every day will be the same. So possible trading setups that are happening for Monday the 29th of April. Okay, so it's been another good month, and let's see what's happening today in the markets. So I'm just going to hide my face, and as always, we're going to start on the US dollar pairs. Okay, so the first one I'm looking at is USD JPY. Okay, so I'm just going to go out the monthly. Okay, and every week I delete all my zones and redraw them, so I know where I actually am. Okay, so I'm going to draw my monthly zones here. Ones that are currently in play. This one here. Okay, so I'm still liking this to head up towards the top of this kind of range here. Okay, so in the monthly time frames, these are the ones in play at the minute. USD JPY, and if we actually zoom in, it's more or less hit that 12 and a half, and the one we talked about a few weeks ago. Okay, so we're just going to zoom into the weekly and see this weekly one here inside the monthly. So that's what we look for. We look for zones inside zones. So if we're trading swing trading longer term, we're looking for a weekly inside a monthly, or a daily inside a weekly. So this is what we kind of want here. You can see last week it did pop up more or less 10 pips outside the weekly, inside the monthly. So it could still pop up a little bit more this week, and we're just going to analyze the daily time frames now and see if anything's happening. Okay, so I do kind of still like it maybe to pop up a little bit further. What's likely to happen could drop down here and then back up deeper into the zone. Okay, so you can see as this is moving towards this area up here, it's making new zones. Okay, so this huge flash crash was the test of this area down here in the monthly. Come right down to it, hit the area, and popped straight back up. Okay, this one here, I'm not classifying this as a weekly zone, basically because it didn't really cause nothing. This is the area that I caused the new high on this leg up. Okay, and you can see price comes down, more or less tested, and then moves back up to create another new high. So this area here created this high here. So the test, more or less test this area here. So this is another zone created on the way back up. So they'd be longer term areas I'd be looking to trade from. And you can see this zone here caused this huge low down here. It also caused the trend break. Well, it's actually this area here that caused the trend break. This is not classified as a swing high because you can see it didn't create another swing high. This one here, as we kind of tested a few times, and then a new one created on the way down. Okay, this area here broke the trend. This one popped up, test the area that broke the trend, and back down. Okay, so today, day trading, is there any daily day trading opportunities happening with the USD JPY? Okay, so first thing we want to look for is daily areas. If it's in the daily areas, I'm just going to zoom out, see if we can see anything. You can see we pause there. Okay. Drop, pause, drop. And that's the area that was tested last week, you can see. Okay, and this area just about created a new high. So it would be a kind of area I'd be looking to trade from. Possible day trade. But the minute there's no daily setups today, maybe wanted to drop a little bit further. Nothing on the 4 hour. You can see we've got actually do have a 4 hour down here. So USD JPY, there's nothing happening on it today. I will check this again during the just before the US session and see if it's dropped towards here. Likely get a good scalp day trading opportunities in these kind of zones here. But so far today, nothing concrete coming into the Euro session. Just going to delete all these objects from last week. And if you watched last week's video, you would have got some nice trade setups there also. Okay, so just going to zoom in. And just on the monthly, zoom into the monthly and draw our zones on the monthly. Okay, swing high, create this trend break. This area comes up more or less to test the area that caused the break. Here, and this is another test of it. So the kind of second touch usually fails. This touch here didn't cause anything. You can see didn't create a new low and it didn't break a trend. Okay, swing high, didn't break a trend. So again, I'm liking this to maybe move up further. Talked about, you can see this is kind of my target for this year. So see what happens this week on it, longer term. Now I do have any day trading opportunities. You can see these ones here created on the way back up. Swing low, swing high, new swing high. New area created. Okay, this is the area caused this high. You can see it's already been tested. Pops, comes down on the test and then moves back up. Okay, so shorter term, this could come down to this zone here, test this to get liquidity to move back up to the upside for the higher time frame target. You can see a nice daily zone inside that weekly there. So this could be a possible target for early this week. Now, some things I do look for in day trading also is areas around last highs that were taken out on a 4 hour daily. Okay, so see this is the last high that was taken out on the daily chart here. You can see a nice, you could call this a breakout from a high. Okay, so this 4 hour area here caused the actual breakout. So this could be a good trading opportunity, good trading area of the 4 hour charts. So if price comes down into that area, what I'd look for is simply divergence happening on the MACD, and I would load. So I'll probably check this during the US session, and then I'd load the MacBot for it. So 20 to 30 pips could drop. See what happens in the Euro session, but this here could be a trading opportunity here, and good opportunity to get back into the move back up towards 136, where I think it is going. Okay, so nothing happened for the Euro session on USD CAD. Next is the USD Swiss franc. Now, as expected last week, I did talk about this coming up into the 102 area, 500. It popped up last Friday. Hit it. You can see at the top of this kind of range here. And on the monthly, we do have to be careful because this is a long since 2010 it's kind of in this range here. This accumulation range, and as it's moving up from the low, getting these highs on the way up. Okay, you can see lower high. Sorry, not higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, it's moving up, so just to be careful around this area. Do expect it to pop back down, but if something does happen and it breaks out, this could be a power move up towards these higher up areas up here to 107. So I'm just to be very careful here. Zoom in. So that's our monthly top, and we have another monthly here. See, as price is moving up towards it tests these higher zones, it actually creates new zones on the way up. Okay, so swings low, new high, swing low, test the area that caused the swing high. And this area here caused the next new swing high here. Well, it gets a test, and this is kind of the first test of this area up here. Okay, so we're going to zoom into the weekly now. Now, weekly. Okay, swing low, new swing high. So this is your weekly area here. And this high that was taken out, I'm just going to draw the line there because I always like to see what's happening around these highs, see if there's zones here. So normally it is always a zone in some time frame where the area broke out of this high here. There's usually a zone in around here, so we'll just check that in a minute. Okay. And see, we've got that test of this weekly inside the monthly there on Friday. Talked about that in last week's video. We said it, and it started to kind of retrace. And if you see on the lower time frames, the 4 hour, we actually get a divergence signal happening at that area. So market is slowing down. Looking for a daily setup. Said there's a daily buy zone just at that breakout like we talked about. Daily buy-in area. So likely to see a drop down here anyway. Price action slowing down. See, we're starting to enter a period of distribution. This is from Friday's news, but you can see from the high, these highs are getting lower and lower. So I'm expecting good buy-in area for a short-term day trade would be in around here. And if it does want to go up higher. Longer term, it's a good area to start getting in short. But if day trading, you want to be getting in day trading zones, and you can see we want for day trading 1 4 hour inside a daily. We have it there. So this would be a good buy-in area. And our target for that would buy in here. And the target's the last low is going to be broken out. So it's a 30-40 pip trade. But at the minute coming into the Euro session, it's not happening. So just wait for price to come down into that. Longer term, I actually am in a sell trade on this from Friday from this signal here. So and that is the target. Looking to target 1. I think it's this high here. Currently I'm targeting 10005, around about here. I want to target that. So, but as this is going to come down, I just have to remind myself that these areas will get respected at some point as they're coming down. There's some big news, so we'll get some sort of reaction here. We'll hit here, swing up, and then swing down low. So we'll just watch that. This here is an area I'd be kind of looking to take profit on my longer term setup. Euro USD. Okay, we'll just hit all the zones again from last week and redraw them. And don't forget, if you've got the MacBot system, you actually have an indicator that draws these zones for you. I personally like to draw them manually. So it just gets my eye trained for them. So, but if you're only beginning, the MacBot system is perfect. Okay, so Euro USD on our monthlies. See what I'm talking about as it's moving down. Okay, you have this drop, then this pause here. This is kind of around about the swing high. Swing high caused this new swing low here. Market goes back up to test it to cause a new swing low. So the area that caused the new swing low is here. So on the monthly, it's looking like it's slowly making its way down to this 106 area, 107 area again. Okay. But if you look at the weekly, we do have some. We still have this weekly area here. Hold on, my phone's just ringing, 1 second. Sorry, my phone rang there and just had to answer it. It was an important call. Okay, so just draw our weekly zones in here. Okay, areas that cause new highs. This kind of weekly area here is still in control. It's getting awful close to breaking out of it. And if it does finally pop this 111 area, expect it to start moving down towards 1010 and this zone here, 108, between 108 and 1010. Day trading opportunities. This was actually a trade on Friday. Okay, you had this untested zone here in the daily. And there's one in play at the minute. And we're looking for a first easy target of this is this low here. Okay, so look at this. This was the 1 hour signal we got on Friday, or sorry, yeah, Thursday, sorry, for this 4 hour inside a daily. And inside the 4 hour, inside the daily, and your target is the last low that was kind of taken out on the way down. You can't say it was this one here. So nearly hit it on Friday. Wasn't too far off it, and moving up towards it again. Okay, so edit. Your second target's going to be this zone here. Okay, so your first easy target's obviously the last low was taken out, and your second target's the next zone above it, and after that is a new high. So far, Euro USD day trading opportunities today. We're still in the trade on Friday. We'll let it run to first easy target. Good selling opportunity around 112, 400 to get back in if it for a move back down. And let's see, got this area here. So Euro USD, nothing happening on the Monday. Mondays are usually quiet, so it's always good to look at the longer term setups on Monday. And after the Euro session opens, we'll go in and look at the US session before that happens and see what's been happening in the Euro session. But Mondays pretty much are usually quiet if you're new to Forex, or if you've been trading Forex for a long time, you probably understand that. If not, just be aware Mondays usually are pretty quiet. Okay, so Euro Aussie. So I'm looking at this leg down here where the price has been retracing, and I'm seeing an area here. Just going to draw it across, see what it was taken out, and I'm seeing another pause here. Okay, so it nearly hit it in the flash crash. What was a flash rally in the year? There's a flash crash in the other Aussie pairs. Okay, so this is the area here. Some control, just test it. This area here caused this swing high here. You kind of say, okay, and this swing high hasn't caused anything yet. Okay, so we're just in this period of accumulation. So monthly, nothing really much happening. Weekly, same. Let's have a look at day trading opportunities. We're looking for daily zones. Okay, daily zone is roughly around here. Going for the swing low. So this is kind of daily zone, the swing low candle here. There's nothing happening on it. Monday. Okay, so Euro Swiss franc. Again, we had a drop. Tested this zone last week. Talked about the selling opportunity in this last week. It actually done it. And your first easy target in that selling opportunity was the daily. It's kind of the last area that was taken out. Okay, so sorry, I had another call there. I had a new coffee machine arriving, so I just had to go to my door there to get it. Always the way. Okay, so Euro, Swiss franc. Let's go back to the weekly. So we have this kind of weekly zone here, weekly range. These other weekly areas here. This is actually a nice area here in the future to trade from. So it is sort of in this range at the minute. And this is a strong monthly candle, so this could be a drop, a pause, and a new rally up. But at the minute, it's got to really break out of these zones here. Okay, so we had the reaction at this daily inside the weekly here. Pretty strong reaction last Wednesday. We did talk about this next week. A good selling opportunity on. Last week a good selling opportunity for a possible day trading or a swing trade for the week, and it hit the first easy target here from up there. If you look at the signal, you actually got the nice 4-hour signal inside that daily, inside the weekly. So it was a nice trade last week on it. As always, I do have my FX book link where you can track my trading accounts. Just look at the fxace.com over it. My FX book, you'll be able to track my accounts. Okay, so this was the trade here. And very nice. So we had the initial drop, actually moved down lower. So it hasn't created any daily zones on the way back down yet. This is a new daily zone here. This daily zone broke the trend. So this actually broke this trend here. This one's been tested, so anyone's been tested, and I'm looking for a new one. So this broke the area, the trend. So what's likely to happen is getting a move back up. So I'm just looking, see if there are any 4-hour levels there. No. So possible move back up to test this area, and then I'll move back down to test this weekly area here. So this is a good selling area here. Nothing happening coming into the Euro session, so I'm not looking at anything so far. Trade happened last week on it. Euro, British pound. Okay, so just also Monday's video. Every week, Monday's video will be the swing trade and the daily setups coming into the Euro session. So I'll kind of kill two birds with one stone, as they say. So monthly area here on the British pound USD. We did talk about this last week. You can see it's come down to test it, and it actually broke out of this area here. So we are looking for a selling opportunity on it. We get back in on a sell. This is the kind of all-time high range here. Actually broke out off up here, and it's creating swing high and these swing lows on the way down. So it's tested this weekly area here beside the monthly, as well as the initial test. Wasn't much of a bounce, hit the first easy target, which was the last low that was taken out, and it's kind of pausing there. So if you look at the daily, there's the actual zone at that breakout area there on the dailies, and a new one here that's in play at the minute. So we talked about this rallying up a little bit last week to test this area here to move back down. Okay, so longer term I'm liking this to start moving down lower. Day trading opportunities, nothing yet till it moves down here. Euro CAD. Mondays are usually a quiet day for me anyway. Or day trading. It's Tuesday when the markets kind of kick off, or sometimes the US session. Okay, so we've got the monthly area here. We had the reaction from it, and another monthly area up here. Okay, I always just like to draw the most relevant zones. There is a lot of zones here, but as these zones are taken out, I'll start looking at them. But these are the two that are in play at the minute. Okay, I'm slowing down about here, so let's have a look. See this with the leg down here, this huge pop from this zone, this newly zone created here, broke the trend, and it got the test. But what I would want to see from the test is a new high, which it didn't do. So this is just a period of accumulation at the minute. Okay, so this could be falling deeper. We did have the trend break here on the weekly, but the first test of it didn't create a new high. So I'll be cautious about trading in around here. Possible good day trading zone there. And on the way up, this one's been tested. This didn't do nothing. Day trading opportunity, selling here. So nothing happening. Shorter term, nope. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Popped up high last week and then dropped down. If you can see it, if we look at the monthly here first, we'll just draw our most relevant zones. This zone here, newly created, caused this low here, and this zone here. These are the two on the monthly that are in play at the minute. And it's just popping up here. So did talk about this, testing this last week, the weekly, and we got the test and we got the trade. First easy target was the last high, obviously, that was taken out, which was here, and it hit it. And if you just look at the 1 hour charts, I think this trade happened. You can see the divergence here. Okay, right at the top of that move there. The 30-minute charts. So huge drop in that zone, but you can see as price comes into these higher zones, in the lower time frames, what happens is price starts to slow down. It starts to move sideways. Okay, see it slowing down, get the pop up into the zone, and then you actually get the break. Then this here is one of the most powerful setups you can ever see coming into one of these zones. This is gold here that you're getting. Okay, you get the initial break. We don't really want to take that. We want to take this kind of trade here. This is why I always look for divergence. Okay, look for the divergence signals, and that's why I've got an E8 program for the divergence. Okay, so we have it coming into the zone. The initial pop, then a rally back up. Doesn't really create nothing and moves back down and gives a divergence. Seeing that kind of move inside these higher time frame zones is very, very powerful. Okay, and just looking at what we're looking at, we have a day trading opportunity here on the Euro Kiwi. Okay, so we have this. Okay, we have this daily zone here caused this high. We have a 4-hour zone inside that daily. Okay, and let's have a look at this. Are we getting any signals? Okay, there we go. So that's a buy-in opportunity that I will take. There's no point loading the MacBot for it. Now, I'm going to have to log in on my phone into my server and take this trade. So I'll do that live. And the first easy target's going to be here. Okay, so you've got a 70 pip take profit. Kind of it's already moved, so I'm just going to zoom in and see if I can get under this low here. Okay, so buy that. So not too far off the area there. I'll just pause in and log in. Okay, so I've entered into this trade based on this from here. This is a live account here, by the way. So I enter 2 positions, and then I'll take half off at the first easy target and let the other one roll. And can I start? Maybe I'll start under there. And that's a Euro Kiwi in play. So that's just a trade I've seen there, and we didn't need to load the MacBot for it. Okay, so Euro Kiwi, and we'll see, just see how that goes tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Okay, so let's look at the next opportunity. British Pound. I talked about this last week, coming down towards 127 and hit 128,500. This was the area we were looking at last week. Dropped into it last Friday and kind of liking it to drop a little bit further. This is a daily opportunity here. Okay, so British Pound USD, I'll be looking to sell this around this area here to move back down. But this is what we talked about last week. See, swing high, new swing low to test this area that caused the break, and new swing high, creates another new swing high, comes down to test this area that caused the new swing high. So kind of no signals in that last week. So I'm liking it to come down. Well, it didn't, if you look at it, 20 pips, so 17 pips off the actual daily inside the thing. So we could get a reaction here, then it move back down, actually come deeper into the zone. So watch it closely. Nothing happening on it so far. It does pop up another 40 pips. I'll be looking to maybe day trade these kind of areas here. Probably this area here is better. But as always, this British pound pair at the minute can be very careful day trading. Kind of really want to be buying in at the higher time frame areas, or buying in or selling at higher time frame areas on it. Similar story with the British pound Aussie. We had the reaction at this area here last week. This area caused a new high in the weekly, comes back down to test it, and moving up. Any day trading opportunities in it? No daily zones yet. So again, we've only had one signal so far. British pound, Swiss franc, kind of in this range here at the bottom of this huge leg down. So over time, I am expecting this pound to move back up. And this would kind of be the target after a breakout of this area here. So longer term, if you are a longer term investor, every time this makes a near low, I would start buying in. You can see this weekly area here, this weekly area here. And what I'm looking at in the weekly here is simply test this test here. Zoom in. See the swing low, new swing high. This test of it it's not very powerful. Okay, it kind of fades out here. Kind of test the area that broke the trend line. Here, it's kind of fading out. So maybe good selling opportunities happening on it. Let's see here. There's actually, pause my candle here. So I tested last week, and even that test there didn't really pop nothing. So we hadn't higher in it daily. Nothing happened daily yet today. British pound, yen. Okay, I'm still liking it to drop a little bit lower. Test this area here in the weekly. Daily. Okay, so we'll have this kind of trading range in the daily. See, let's test this 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just moving sideways between here and here now, and here. So good short-term buying opportunities in it. It's already happened last week on it. See, we have the daily inside the 4 hour here. Untest it, second touch, and you got the 30-minute signal. Good. And if you want to learn how to trade like this, just simply head over to Udemy, follow one of the links below, and get my Forex price action decoded course. Will show you exactly how to trade like this, or just keep watching my videos. And if you want to learn how to automate it, click the link below and access the MacBot Pro system. Okay, very, very powerful. And okay, monthly area there. Monthly area from the British pound CAD. Monthly area there. Okay, it's ranging between this at the minute. All these pound pairs, a lot of indecision at the minute, so it's just popping higher, popping lower. And yeah, I wouldn't really want to be day trading this at the minute. Maybe a buying opportunity here. This is the start of the weekly. So British pound CAD. Nothing happening on it. Okay. I've just had to test this monthly zone here in the British pound CAD, so this could be getting ready for a move down lower. Sort of see price action congestion just at this. See, this is the weekly area at that monthly. So getting a lot of wiki candles. So I'm be looking for selling opportunities on this. Well, we are hitting the daily zone here, but again, this is the 4 hour here. It's already moving up higher, so I'm not looking to be looking to sell this. So I'll be looking for areas to sell this, possibly up a little bit higher. So I think this is going to be coming down. There's a nice 4 hour inside a weekly and a daily there. Nothing shorter term. Aussie USD. Now this is an interesting one. We're at this monthly level here, deeply inside it, and it's popping down lower. But it's getting very congested, so I'm liking this again. Talked about this last week, heading back up towards 77. So this is one you can start buying in every time it makes a new low. And it's just testing this. This is a huge daily area from that flash crash. And the trade already happened last week. You can see the 1 hour signal you got last Thursday. So you can kind of see how powerful this trading method works. Just if you learn how to identify the higher time frame zones and using the indicator of the EA to get in to these signals inside those zones. It's very simple process, but it's just catching the moves. That's why the EA is so powerful, because you can be sleeping, do your analyst, and the market that will EA will enter for you. So let's look at the Aussie CAD. Nothing on the monthly, nothing on the weekly, daily. Nothing really happening on the daily. This is not a zone, didn't really cause nothing. We'd have to take this out. So a little bit higher. This nothing on the daily. Aussie Swiss franc, I don't day trade it. Aussie Kiwi, okay. These objects. Okay, we had a big drop in it last week, like as expected. Okay, what I think happened in this here, this was the kind of area I was looking to start to sell from here around 106. Where over the Easter holidays it just popped up, the liquidity was kind of low, so we actually got the initial sale and hit the first easy target, which was here, more or less hit it on Friday. That's likely to happen now. Okay, we are in this longer term range, so this is like, yeah, we'll be looking at buying opportunities for this. Okay, this daily here. So see, this caused this high here. We're hitting it. It's already been tested, but we're coming into the right side of the market, so this is actually a good area to start buying on this Aussie Kiwi. This is a good longer term buy, and I'm already in this a longer term buy. You can see all these signals happening the longer term. Okay, so this is a good area. This is a good one to start buying and heading up north towards these zones here at 109 and 108. So if you're watching this and it hasn't really moved from 105, 680, it's a good area to start buying in. Aussie yen. Most of these Aussie pairs are good ones to start positioning yourself into. Okay, Aussie yen, you can see it's just already getting this reaction to this weekly. It caused this high here, and all these kind of trades already are in play longer term. See the daily here inside the weekly with the 1 hour signals here. Okay, so very powerful. Day trading wise, nothing happening on it. Kiwi, let's move all these objects. I hope I'm not speaking too fast. I am trying to work on slowing down my speech a little bit. Okay, so there's a Kiwi in the weekly. See, we're getting this test. We've already had the test of this monthly, weekly inside the monthly here, and nice actual price action pin bar candle there. So the move up is likely towards up here. And let's see if we got any signals inside that. There was nothing. Just going through here. The daily 4 hour signal here. Nothing on the. If you know how to manually divergence, this is divergence here manually. Okay, so price is moving lower, but this is actual divergence here. Okay, you can see this. This is the setup we talked about a few minutes ago, where price breaks the trend and goes back down the test area, breaks the trend and rallies up. The second time it comes down, that's the good buying opportunity. That's the divergence. Okay, so that is the trades for today. We're in one setup for Monday Euro session, which is the Euro Kiwi. So let's fix these lights here. It's getting a bit dark. Okay, so Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want to access the MacBot Pro system, just simply click the link below. And yeah, stay ready for tomorrow's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, well over to fxace.com.